Hear the sage as his song descends, like heaven's rain or tears, and washes the years, the dust of many stories, from the high tale of the Dragonlance. For an ages deep past memory and word, in the first blush of the world, when the 3 moons rose from the lap of the forest, dragons, terrible and great, made war on this world of Kryn. Yet, out of the darkness of dragons, out of our cries for light, in the blank face of the black moon soaring, a banked light flared in Solamnia, a night of truth and of power, who called down the gods themselves and forged the mighty Dragonlance, piercing the soul of dragonkind, driving with the shade of their wings from the brightening shores of Kryn. Thus, Yuma, Knight of Solamnia, Lightbringer first Lancer, followed his light to the foot of Kalkist Mountains, to the stone feet of the gods, to the crouched silence of their temple. He called down the lance makers. He took on their unspeakable power to crush the unspeakable evil, to thrust the coiling darkness back down the tunnel of the dragon's throat. Paladine, the great god of good, shone at the side of Yuma, strengthening the lance of his strong right arm. And Yuma, ablaze in 1,000 moons, banished the Queen of Darkness. Banished the swarm of her shrieking hosts back to the senseless kingdom of death, where their curses swooped upon nothing and nothing, deep below the brightening land. Thus ended in thunder the age of dreams, and began the age of might, when Istar, kingdom of light and truth, arose in the east, where minarets of white and gold spired to the sun and the sun's glory, announcing the passing of evil. And Ishtar, who mothered and cradled the long summers of good, shone like a meteor the white skies of the just. Yet, in the fullness of sunlight, the king, priest of Istar, saw shadows. At night, he saw the trees as things with daggers. The streams blackened and thickened under the silent moon. He searched books for the baths of Yuma, for scrolls, signs, and spells, so that he too might summon the gods, might find their aid in his holy aims, might purge the world of sin. Then came the time of dark and death, as the gods turned from the world. A mountain of fire crashed like a comet through Istar. The city split like a skull in the flames. Mountains burst from once fertile valleys. Seas poured into the graves of mountains. The desert sighed on abandoned floors of the sea. The highways of Kryn erupted and became the paths of the dead. Thus began the age of despair. The roads were tangled, the winds and the sandstorms dwelt in the husks of cities. The plains and mountains became our home. As the old gods lost their power, we called to the black sky into the cold, dividing ray to the ears of the new gods. The sky is calm, silent, unmoving. We have yet